Hey everyone, Joe Weissman here. And you're tuned into the Ill Noise Business Playbook. Big ideas, bold stories, and local impact. Let's make some noise. Hey, welcome to the Ill Noise Business Playbook. This particular episode is sponsored by Jennifer Swanson Abiticola, a trusted local networker that helps small businesses find their ideal candidates through intentional community building. We've got here Dr. Charly with Unique Health Now. Dr. Charly, how are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. It's actually kind of cool that I just mentioned Jennifer. Jennifer does these, I know she does a lot of stuff, but she does these glow up events, and we've been to a few of them, and we've seen some of our other people there that have been on our show, like Daria with Desserts Without Regrets, and Freddie and Alex with Cut and Go Engraving. But we also have had the opportunity to see you a couple of times there as well. If you can tell the audience, what made you decide to participate in those, and what sort of value are you finding from being in those?
So I am a new business, and honestly, because I'm a new business, I'm shy, as a lot of people don't know, and I was shy to put myself out there. And Stroll magazine actually advertises in my neighborhood that I live in,
Nice.
Highland Woods. And nobody knows that I'm actually Dr. Charly. Everybody knows me as Kovac's mom, who's my dog. He's infamous in my neighborhood. But
Beautiful
I
dog.
needed people to know me as Dr. Charly. And so Stroll gave me the confidence to put myself out there. So I do advertise in there, but I also host some of the glow up events at my clinic. And it really does help me to get my name out there in different avenues, through Highland Woods, through all the other business owners that we meet at all the networking events. And I love it. I love it. And Jennifer's the sweetest person ever. And honestly, if I can put her in my purse and take her everywhere with me, I would.
She is definitely very lovely. In fact, at the last Glope event, Neha, my wife, was able to win a prize, and she was so excited. And we've really enjoyed, just like you, meeting Jennifer. She's really a wonderful person, and feel so happy that she's part of this episode. And she wanted to be part of this episode because of you. So you should feel great about that. I think she wants to put you in her pocket as well.
I love her. She's great. I mean, all my patients, all my friends, everybody I meet in my life, they mean everything to me. And so, if I genuinely can help them and they can help me, I'm there for it.
I love it. Let's talk about Unique Health Now. Tell us about your business. What inspired you to start your business?
So I have been practicing medicine since 2017. I did residency, and then I actually worked at an F2HC. F2HC is a federal qualified clinic out in Rockford, and it was great. I loved the practice. But the problem is insurance limits my patients. And so I hated the fact when I saw my patients, we only got 10 minutes to address a problem. And you only got to talk about one thing.
Right.
And you had something else to talk about. You have to make another appointment in 3 months. And it gave me anxiety and a lot of nerves when I saw my patients, and I'm like, did we address this? Did we address this? Is it connected? Is it not connected? I never got that genuine connection I wanted to give.
Sure.
So I created Unique Health Now, which is a concierge direct primary care membership model clinic.
Okay.
We do not bill any insurance, zero insurance. They do not tell us what we do for our patients. We build that relationship with our patients. We let the patients have a good conversation with us. The appointments can go up to 1 hour to 2 hours, depending on the patients. And we really try to figure out what's going on, and we come up with a plan together. And then we try to see, are we going to use insurance or not?
Beautiful. As far as starting a small business, there's a lot. It's not easy, as I'm sure you know. There's a lot of obstacles that you have to overcome. Can you talk about some of those obstacles that you've had to deal with, and how you've been able to overcome them?
So I am a small business that just opened. So my patient panel is still growing.
Okay.
And when you have a growing practice like this, a lot of people call me and ask me, do you take insurance? That is the number one complaint and number one concern. And when I say no, I have to explain this new model to them. A lot of people, it's just no, but I have insurance. I want to use this. And explaining this new model is really hard, especially if you are trying to talk to somebody who's never met you.
Sure.
So going to chamber events, stroll events, networking events, they get to meet me and get to ask those genuine questions, and they can have a follow-up without feeling embarrassed to ask. And so when it's a new concept like this, because I am, I think, the only concierge practice in Elgin,
Nice.
it is something that I have to really sell.
Well, and let's you sort of referenced that already, but obviously, in order to grow your business, you need to grow your customer base. So,
Yep.
can you
Yep.
talk to us about? I know one of the answers is going to be, yeah, Joe, I'm going to go to like the glow up event and stuff like that, obviously, right? But what are strategies that you have in place that help you, um, you know, grow your customer base, retain your customer base? Like, what are those strategies that you put in place to do so?
I honestly, I just be me. If you follow me on social media, I do do a lot of videos.
Yes, you do.
I I do a lot of fun like reels. I also do funny videos with my office manager who unwillingly participates in them. I also every time I meet somebody, I always talk about my clinic somehow to show them I'm helping. And even if they're not going to be my patients or anything like that, they're thinking about me with somebody else. So I'm always like introducing my concept to everybody and anybody. Before I opened my practice, I never told people I was a doctor, actually. I was
Okay.
just Eunice. Now I tell people I'm a physician oh, you tell now I'm a concierge practice. And I'm the doctor that everybody wants to build a connection with. So then even they don't need me for themselves, they're thinking about it for somebody else. So I
That's
just be
beautiful.
me.
So, Dr. Charlie, what sort of future trends do you anticipate in the industry, and how do you plan on dealing with those?
So healthcare is shifting, honestly, with premiums going up, with harder access to doctors, with people feeling like just a number. People are shifting to this kind of care. And so I'm leaning towards more this kind of concierge model, honestly. What we also offer is more in the clinic instead of just referring out. So I am internal medicine, obesity medicine, board certified, hormone therapy, as well as menopause society certification in the works right now, and longevity medicine as well. I have like advanced technology. So I have an in-body scan, Emsculpt Neo and Emcella, which is functional, non-invasive therapies to help with joint pain and weak pelvic floors. I also have like CGMs to help with patients if they're having like insulin resistant, diabetes, to help them make like metabolic changes. And I have good old skincare to help patients who don't want to do Botox, which is more invasive, or fillers to help with their skin, but just good skin regimens to help them to feel younger again. Everything is a one-stop shop in my clinic, and so people don't have to feel like they're being referred out to 20 different people.
So, Dr. Charlie, we are all about feel good stories here. We really love to hear about why you're doing what you're doing and what puts a smile on your face. I just put a smile on your face by just asking that. But what puts a smile on your face as far as working with somebody or something that you've been able to do throughout the time for running your business?
Honestly, it's when my patients say they finally feel heard, or
Oh,
my patients finally say, like, holy crap, you actually want to take the time and or you care. And it's like doctors really want to give that. We do. But with the current models that are out there, you can't. And they don't see that we genuinely like take a lot of this stuff home. So I show them and I'm like, just tell me, it's okay. And I make none of them feel bad for a bad question and they say it. And when I get a text of going, oh my God, I love you. And I'm like, yes. And when they refer other people to me, it just makes me feel like, holy crap, they genuinely see that I'm giving the best care possible.
that is beautiful. Boy, oh boy. What's on the docket coming up here? Are you doing any more networking events or any other ways that people can see you live in person, not just on the show?
Yes, actually. So we are trying to do more community events in the next couple of months. We're having something next Saturday, November 22nd. We're doing a lunch and learn at my clinic,
Oh,
and we're
nice.
having a dietitian flying in from Canada actually
Really? Okay.
to teach you about like the holiday, how to enjoy the holidays, eating without any guilt, and just to enjoy it for what it is. And we just try to help people go through like a little workbook to help people make good choices during the holiday without any guilt. Then we have the Glow Up with Stroll on December 4th at EcuCare.
Nice.
We will be having actually some of my skincare products will be there, the Zeo and Hydrinity. And we're doing like a major sale. So the only way they're going to find out is actually come to the event. And then in next year, we're doing like a health and wealth summit I'm
Okay.
working with an Edward Jones advisor, and we're trying to talk about how your health is important to help with investments and retirement in the future. Because a lot of people don't go see the doctor until they have symptoms, and we're trying to teach them to come beforehand to build that relationship. And then we're also going to be doing a first aid workshop in February. We're going to teach you what's in your first aid box. How do you use your stuff in the first aid box? Or is there stuff in there that's not useful? What should you have?
Nice.
Yes. So those are a couple of the events that are coming up in the next couple of months.
It was really, I will tell you, myself and my wife, Neha, we were really impressed with your office, with your intellect, with your expertise. You had us try some things along the way. I was really impressed. You mentioned your skin products. You don't just you don't just sell things. You actually use them yourself. And I
Yes.
thought that was really important to not only show us, but obviously to show perspective and current clients of yours that hey, this stuff works. I'm here. I'm living proof. But very very impressive. And I hope as many people that watch this get a chance to kind of meet you and talk to you and learn about what you're kind of doing. You're really kind of on the cusp of doing some really amazing things and really kind of looking at healthcare through a different lens and something that I think everybody could really use. So,
Thank you.
what is the best way that people can reach out to you, Dr. Charly?
Honestly, the best way is to go to our website, uniquehealthnow.com,
Okay.
and book a free meet and greet to come in, because then it's like allocated time for me and the patient or anybody who's interested in the clinic, and nobody else is there. It's not on the phone. It's not via email or via text. It's actually in person, and you can ask all the questions you can without any commitment. It's just to come talk. But if people want to talk to me on the phone, they can call us at 224-212-0205, or they can send me a message on Instagram, on Facebook, or send me something through uniquehealthnow.com. There's a contact us. And everything comes directly to me, so everybody who answers all the questions is me.
Beautiful. Well, thank you so very much. This has been a very interesting episode, and I hope everybody learned a lot from you. And we really, really appreciate your time. And Neha and I look forward to seeing you in the near future.
Perfect. Thank you.
You got it. Take care.